The centenarian, Zhang Guan, was discharged from the hospital yesterday afternoon, the Daily Mail reported. She is thus far the oldest coronavirus patient to recover in China and 2 years older than the previous record holder, 101. Ms. Zhang was cured within but every week because she didn't have any underlying health conditions, her doctor Zeng Yuan told the local press. A video shows the previous patient being escorted out of the hospital by a gaggle of medical workers. The grandmother was diagnosed with the deadly disease on March 1 at Liyuan-affiliated hospital of Tongji Medical College in Wuhan, Hubei province of central China. She was in critical condition and will barely communicate with the medics when she was admitted to the hospital. The nurses took turns to spoon-feed the patient and alter diapers for her, said a matron, Liao Zhenhui, to local media Chushan Metropolis Daily. Ms. Zhang gradually recovered after being given round-the-clock care and nutrition therapy sessions, Liao added. Among the survivors were 2 Chinese who were initially seen to be weak and frail. They were among the few cases recorded in China, the origin of the pandemic which has affected over 170 countries and territories. 6 days of treatment was all it took for grandmother Zhang Guan to get over the illness at a hospital in Wuhan, Hubei province, where the disease was first detected. So far, she is the oldest recorded person to possess defeated the coronavirus, now referred to as COVID-19, the UK's Independent reported on March 12. Chushan Metropolis Daily reported that she was diagnosed on March 1 at the Liyuan Hospital, Tongji Medical College, and her fast recovery was linked to the absence of other health conditions which could have increased the adverse effects of the virus. Before her case, a 100-year-old man had also been discharged from a Chinese hospital at a special location. Unlike the granny, he had underlying health conditions, including Alzheimer's disease, hypertension, and coronary failure and was admitted on February 21, consistent with Chinese state media, Xinhua. The cocktail of diseases couldn't amplify the virus to the purpose of snuffing his life, and he managed to surmount the coronavirus test. Outside China, Julie contracted the disease and was diagnosed on February 8 after a high blood heat of 38.5 degrees Celsius, the BBC reported on March 3. A 103-year-old grandmother has recovered from the coronavirus following 6-day treatment in Wuhan. The centenarian, Zhang Guan, was discharged from the hospital yesterday afternoon. She is thus far the oldest coronavirus patient to recover in China and 2 years older than the previous record holder, 101. Ms. Zhang was cured within but every week because she didn't have many underlying health conditions, her doctor Zeng Yuan told the local press. A video shows the previous patient being escorted out of the hospital by a gaggle of medical workers. The grandmother was diagnosed with the deadly disease on March 1 at Liyuan-affiliated hospital of Tongji Medical College in Wuhan, Hubei province of central China. She was in critical condition and will barely communicate with the medics when she was admitted to the hospital. Another centenarian who was infected with the coronavirus just after his 101st birthday has recovered after spending every week in the hospital. The former patient, known by his surname Dai, was discharged last week from Wuhan 3rd Hospital. Mr. Dai seemed to look very energetic when he left the hospital, Li Lai, the matron told the press. China has been encouraging its citizens to resume to normal after the country has seen a gentle decline in its new cases. Chinese President Xi Jinping visited Wuhan yesterday for the primary time since the town emerged because of the center of the coronavirus epidemic in January, a serious sign that Beijing believes the outbreak is in check. The timing of Xi's visit indicates that China is prepared to declare victory over the health crisis, which has killed a minimum of 3,158 people within the nation and 4,325 worldwide, consistent with experts. Globally, the novel coronavirus has infected nearing 120,000 people with a dozen of nations battling the worst outbreaks, including Italy, Iran and South Korea. There are 382 confirmed cases within the UK and 6 people have died. Many of the United Kingdom's 382 cases are among recent visitors to Italy or from people that caught it inside the UK since Italy's outbreak began. Health Minister Nadine Dorries has today revealed one among her staff has now gone down with coronavirus after she tested positive and went into self-isolation for subsequent fortnight as a MP she met last week was told by the NHS to remain reception. The report didn't say how the pair were treated. Since Iran announced its first deaths on the 19th of February, the novel coronavirus has spread to all or any of the country's 31 provinces and killed nearly 1,000 people. The elderly are the foremost susceptible to the disease, which first emerged in China late last year. It comes as Iran said its novel coronavirus price surpassed 1,000 on Wednesday as President Hassan Rouhani defended the response of his administration, which has yet to impose a lockdown. The COVID-19 outbreak in sanctions hit Iran as one among the deadliest for any country outside China, where the disease originated. Rouhani's government reported another 147 deaths, a record high for one day within the month since it announced the emergence of the disease. The virus has now killed 1,135 people in Iran out of 17,361 cases of infection, supported official figures. Speaking next to ministers wearing face masks, Rouhani said, "Some ask why the Gov isn't intervening, but I feel we've intervened significantly. Great things are done, including measures no other country has taken."
I hope you are enjoyed watching this video about health issues. Comments, likes and share. Subscribe to our channel and learn more about new things. If you have any problem related to health, then you will contact Health Issue page.